Great film last night, by the way. Really enjoyed it a lot.
Thank you.
Just curious, anyone got hurt in this film? Why?
Why?
Yes, your fighting seems too bold as much as
you
Cung or Rick.
Do you remember the Gemini fighting scene in the middle of the movie?
Yes.
Right, so I just ran into an apple box, apple box, and the corner of an apple box, and my knee blew into a basketball.
Ouch.
And they rushed me to a hospital in Shanghai, and they put some herbs on my knee, and I was back on the set in 2 hours.
Generally, you don't have to worry about the sort of, other actors, stunt people. I've never had to worry about them, but you do have to worry about instances where somebody placed something there that wasn't supposed to be there, or all of a sudden something falling on you that's not supposed to fall on you, because the safety is everything, and there's a lot of careful preparation. But we did a lot of spontaneous things, and sometimes things like this happen. So
unavoidable.
Yeah, in a movie like this with this much action, you're going to have some bumps and bruises for sure.
No matter what. Tôi được biết là Lê Cung được đạo diễn Riza gọi trước khi gặp để mà nói về cái nhân vật này, nghĩa là lúc mà ông ta viết về cái nhân vật này là ông ta đã nghĩ đến cái nhân vật mà Lê Cung chơi đó, là đã nghĩ đến Lê Cung rồi đúng không? So khi mà Lê Cung đi audition cho nhân vật này thì Lê Cung có chuẩn bị như thế nào để gặp đạo diễn Riza hay không?
Actually, lúc Lê Cung gặp Riza, Lê Cung không có cần audition, Lê Cung chỉ ngồi xuống nói chuyện với Riza xong. Lúc nói chuyện xong thì Lê Cung bắt tay với Riza là biết là sẽ thành Bronze Lion.
Và lúc đó Lê Cung về là Lê Cung để tóc dài.
No.
Để trở thành Bronze Lion.
Yeah.
Good job. You actually, I do feel a bit sorry for your character because he's so naive about what's going on with his father's life, and he's in love and about to get married, and suddenly he heard this sad news and have to leave his future wife and just embark on this really dangerous journey. And what was it like to work with all the big actors like Russell Crowe and
It was a tremendous place to start from, being a character that wants to change his life around, and Riza spoke to me about how much he wanted me to show my heart and the heart of this character, and then being drawn into that world where you have everybody committing, these guys, everybody committed to their characters fully, and working alongside a lot of professionals, the levels just rose, and a lot of hard work, but when you see the work of other people and the commitment they have to it, then it makes it easier.
Byron, your character, he's a pretty devious guy. Can't avoid, of not using the word devious. But how much fun did you get to play this very dark and intense character, Silver Lion?
Oh, it was a lot of fun. I mean, the first thing that Riza and I agreed on was that this character of Silver Lion should be as fun, as wild, as unbridled, as sick as possible. Riza's a sick dude. The more sick stuff I gave him.
Did you tell him that?
No, he admits it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, the more sick stuff you give him, the more he's happy. I'm serious.
Well, it reminds me so much of, watching all these TVB martial arts films back in the 80s and the 90s and all these movies, Hong Kong movies, and there's so much fun in watching you guys play. And especially, I noticed, you had two scenes, you fight with these two different women, and I'm like, gee, Cung, why can't you pick someone your own size? Like, one of the most intense scenes that you did with Lucy Liu, mà Lê Cung đánh với Lucy đó, thì có thể cho quý khán giả biết là cái scene đó, Lê Cung đánh thì làm việc với nữ tài tử Lucy Liu như thế nào?
Lê Cung không mi được thì Lê Cung phải đánh.
Không nói chuyện được nữa đúng
không? Nói chuyện được.
Toàn là hành động hay không?
Quý vị phải đi coi cái phim này.
Nhưng mà cái màn mà đánh với Lucy đó thì cái màn đó Lê Cung với Lucy tập bao lâu?
Không có giờ tập.
Không
lúc
giờ
vô
tập
đó ông Yune nói làm cái này xong mình quay luôn.
And I feel like this is how much Quentin Tarantino's influence on this film.
Tremendous. Well, it was tremendous in one sense where he was really a big mentor to Riza over the years. Yeah. I know Riza for 8 years, and he was telling me how Quentin would school him and how he went to China to learn on the set of Kill Bill. He actually took a notebook and was writing notes, and how he worked on the score with him. And once a week they would meet at his house and watch a film, and there would be an education. but RZA infused it and took it and made it his own, and that's what Iron Fist is.
Well, Quentin Tarantino is presenting this movie. His footprints are all over this movie.
Right.
The editor is Quentin's editor. The production designer is Quentin's production designer. The music scorer, RZA himself, is Quentin's music scorer.
Right.
His footprints are all over this movie. That's why he's presenting it.
So now, what was the most challenging scene for each of you guys in this film? Most difficult scene?
I would say filming some of the action sequences were the most trying, because there weren't just action sequences. There were action sequences with character to it, and there was a reason why we did what we did. So, but it was complicated. It was very complex. There's wires flying around everywhere, and it was long hours, and at some point it was dangerous. You know, so that was a challenge.
I mean, you know, there's always a challenge in film. The challenge for me was how to make this character interesting and original, and something that you know, audiences have never seen before. And I think there just came a time when the movie took a life of its own, so that pressure was taken off. But going into it, I was very concerned about how to make it sort of honor this genre of film. I do that with every type of movie, and I did. Going into James Bond, I was a villain. I wanted to make sure, and it's very daunting, and that's something that you know, I think a lot of people going into the unknown and creating something, that's always a challenge. So, but you know, other than that, I mean, you're working with the best in the world, so that makes things very easy.
You know, for me, there's a scene where I had to run up this pole and then grab another guy and grab the guy's neck. I just didn't want to hurt anyone, and I think just that scene, the challenge of making everything connect was very challenging. But luckily for me, I was able to do it in one take.
Good
So,
job.
yeah.
Thank you, gentlemen.